Hi guys, and welcome to the Toxic Footy Chats. I'm Jordan. Today I'm joined by Kani, Stel and Musa. Today we're going to be looking at the season so far and who's going to end off on the best note. So far, Calvert-Lewin is on top of the scoring charts. But who do you guys think will finish there?
Salah.
Okay.
100% has to be.
I'm going to go say Salah,
Good
you
man.
know.
Good man.
But you know what? Because I love him so much, Obama Bloodshot Yang also deserves a shot. He deserves a shot. He deserves a shot.
Okay. Actually, true. 2
He
seasons ago,
deserves
he
a
tried
chance.
with Mane and last season, wasn't it?
Yeah.
With Mane and Salah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
African
In the struggling
excellence.
Arsenal side as well, and they're going reinforcements for him, so maybe you could.
And also,
Yeah.
if you guys need to get a cam for Aubameyang, then it's sorted.
Yeah.
Ceballos could do a job there.
I don't know.
I think maybe short term, but long term, I don't think
need a
that's his role, man.
Yeah,
We need
man.
a Jack Grealish or.
You're a prime.
What about Ozil? If he returns to form and something happens between him and the board or somebody, like everyone sorts out their shit and he starts playing?
We could maybe give Ozil a try.
Pre-season.
This is going to be a little bit controversial, especially because I rate him so highly. But this past season, I would want to say he's kind of finished at the top level.
Yeah.
Low key. I want to say
With
that.
that, yeah.
Doesn't really, you can only agree right now because he hasn't
Doesn't
showed his form. Yeah,
not to believe that.
the German national team doesn't want him anymore. That was 2 years ago. I mean,
But you know what? I do think maybe we should at least put him on the bench. You can't be paying someone 350 grand
and not
a week.
Yeah. What?
And not put him in the squad.
But look,
so-
you Oaks were paying half of Sanchez's salary while he was doing nothing in the Italian
Yeah,
league.
not kidding. Yeah, what Sanchez was. Let's not see.
Where do you think Vardy and Werner will go as far as the top goal scorers this
Vardy
season?
could end there.
Yeah, he's
Listen,
always in
Vardy could have
contentions
this
as
Yeah, I
well.
think Werner this season.
But the thing is, with Leicester City as well, I don't think they've improved too. It's just like Man United, but it's not like as big as on them because Leicester are Leicester. They don't have to go out and win titles and finish top 4 every single time.
Yeah, true.
And they didn't last year; they flopped.
But Vardy also started well.
He started well.
And he always finished as well.
Yeah, I'm really hoping he's still injured. He's still injured because I know we're playing Leicester this weekend, and Vardy
he's
against
gonna-
Arsenal
they're
is just a
gonna
guaranteed
Hat-trick.
goal. So I'm just really hoping he's injured,
Alright.
more than anything else.
I'm going for my favorite striker in the league, Harry Kane.
Yeah, I think.
If not Harry Kane, Mo Salah definitely. We can't take Mo Salah out of the equations of being top scorer because it's Mo Salah. He's
Brilliant player, dude.
Mo
You guys
Salah.
should have never let him
Look,
go.
as much as people give him shit high as a one season wonder, where even though he's been performing for 3 seasons, goal scorers at the top every single, but whatever, that's not for me to decide. They go and tune high, he's a diver and all that, and I agree, look, he does dive sometimes, everyone dives. Like, to be fair, the worst diver I've seen is probably Bruno.
Yeah.
Since he's come, oh my god, every fight, like a ballerina, but you blow and the oaks flying.
You've been watching soccer for how long? And he's the worst diver.
He's the worst diver I've seen. Maybe next to Neymar. Maybe next to
We know
Neymar.
Suarez. A lot of people. Suarez, who's even bigger and stronger than Fernandes. That's not the
But he
worst
wasn't
diver.
really diving for us.
He did a whole celebration for David Moyes.
I remember that.
He literally the
That was like
now we all use it on FIFA. It's beautiful.
But who you going for? Yeah. Either Kane or Son. I mean, if Son carries on.
Son.
Yeah.
Son is
Son is
Nine goals this
phenomenal, yeah.
season.
yeah.
What do you think? How do you think Bell will do as far as goals this season?
I think Bale's
Maybe
still a
not.
bit of a clown. I think he's too happy now. I think he got there. No. Not on the field. I haven't watched him play for Tottenham this season yet. Don't get me wrong. I'm just thinking. I feel like he probably got to that Tottenham dressing room knowing that he's the final piece. But he's the final piece, not in terms of like Van Dijk. You know, the final piece, and you have to get them. He's just the final pieces in. They're just gonna let me play because I'm Gareth Bale. I came back home, and I think Son and Kane will definitely.
Return of the
outperform.
King.
Yeah.
Like they're going to take it and they're going to use it.
Yes.
to
And
help
his
them.
talents are wow.
But
He
Jose,
can take whoa.
Guys, don't even rule out Danny Ings, eh?
Ooh,
Yeah.
Danny
very
Ings
good
is
finisher.
hot, bro.
But it all depends
He's
on
so hot.
Southampton, because
but
Southampton
all I'm
also
saying
has
is
a team.
there's a
That's a
reason
team,
why
though.
Klopp sold him. So
Okay.
I think maybe the pressure of playing for a big club got to him, but I think he's just
now
not.
he was just injury prone, and then who do you play? You got
reason why
Origi and you
Klopp
got
sold him.
True.
Firmino. When
Yeah,
you
my
play
mistake. Yeah, true.
Yeah, and Klopp, yeah.
I like it. So final, Salah,
Salah.
Obama Bloodshot Yang.
Aubameyang.
Now you just put Son into me, and Son hasn't stopped playing well since 2017, guys. Okay? He hasn't stopped being like part of the best players in the league, like Salah and De Bruyne. But Harry Kane, James, he's not going to stop.
Well, one of them too.
Because like as soon as Harry Kane starts scoring like Son can go on like as soon as Harry Kane starts scoring like that, he doesn't stop ever. Whenever he starts, like all these seasons where he started scoring, he doesn't stop.
You remember the best finisher in the league, hands down.
Oh yeah, through.
So who are you saying?
In terms of range of finishing, guys, he's
Okay, yeah,
all the
true.
goals.
I was agree with Kanye
long
on this
range
one.
rights,
You want to say
headers.
Salah? I can see it.
No. He's got no right foot.
Salah can't jump higher than I can.
Okay, but what? He's still freaking good. But I'm just thinking of everyone else. I'm thinking
there's still like
I don't know.
Aguero.
Actually,
Listen, he's the greatest striker ever in the Premier League, but like now we're getting to times where he's starting to. Yeah, he's getting to sit
What about little City?
But Harry Kane is through and through. Like he's the most comfortable finisher in the league. Like Son has given me goals where I thought maybe
He's a
Kane can't do
superstar.
that, but cleanness and if you want a goal, Harry Kane, man. Harry Kane.
True.
Okay, next question. European Premier League. Opinions. Let's hear from you, Stel.
So I feel like there has to be a proper plan of how this can work. Like maybe one season, it just becomes like instead of like a World Cup, after a World Cup and a Euro, maybe some slots in there during something because you can't go and take the best clubs like our top four, even Tottenham and City, to put them in a league with Real Madrid, Bayern, Dortmund, Inter Milan, and then the rest of the league suffers. Yes, it'll be good for them to win. Like maybe, but maybe West Ham and them will get a chance to win the league. But still, I'm not trying to be rude, but we bring the money into the leagues. These big names bring all the views. Yeah. No one's going to go and watch them. I'm not going to go and watch Newcastle, West Ham, Bournemouth.
Nobody wakes up and is excited to watch West Ham.
It's 1 p.m. and Chelsea and someone are about to play at 3. And the game is like West Brom Stoke. I'm watching that.
No, but that's true. I'm not going to waste my time with that. I'm going to go outside.
I'm not going out of my way to go.
Yeah.
If it's there, I'm watching because it's
no, but you get what I'm trying to say. No one is going to go and watch that.
Yeah, we have to.
Good. Maybe it is a good idea, but the concept right now is terrible because it's going to make the Prem and every other league suffer.
Could be better to take it away from money because now it's going too much towards money and that's making the smaller clubs suffer more because you get these big clubs that are spending millions and millions and millions and just getting better.
No, but you're literally taking the best teams out of you're literally taking the best teams that make the Prem out of the Prem and now it's looking at another second division team. Yeah. Second division league, literally. You got Portsmouth, like all these teams, Bolton playing. No one really cares. No one's watching those Oaks play. Come on.
Yeah, definitely.
I think it's a very bad idea. I think it's just a bunch of billionaires just trying to make more money.
And I think it's
Liverpool I think like what makes football so entertaining is the fact that you can get a West Brom that can go to Old Trafford and potentially win a game, or come to the Emirates and potentially. That's what makes football interesting, you know.
Yeah, that's English football.
Exactly.
Like, especially what Bielsa said. Like now, once you take away all these big teams, okay, you pretty much take away all the flair there, and then all we left is English football, but no popularity, and we still watch English football because we want to watch grinding and hard workers, and that's where they're talented. That's where like it's built. English football like it's built from like hometowns, and now you're not just taking away Manchester United and Chelsea and Liverpool from the Premier League. You're literally taking away Manchester from Manchester.
True, yeah.
Now there's no one from like Ipswich. They're saying, oh, we have a big game at Old Trafford now. That's literally what they live on. From all the way from the 24th division.
Them winning the league is literally beating United at home. Beating Liverpool at home, like all these teams.
Is it just going to be European Premier League and that's that? Or do you still say your English cups?
What they want to do, they want to leave the leagues.
And just play one league.
Just like one exclusive
and
league.
then
I don't think there's going to be a Champions League. There would be no need for one because
it's the Super League.
But then what happened? You see it.
That's the UEFA already like proposed it before. And they were like, there's no way. They even saw.
But the only reason why United and Liverpool are pushing for this now is because of Project Big Picture getting thrown out the window, which is another
big money thing.
Exactly.
Money is just ruining the sport for me, man. Like honestly.
The owners of the clubs.
It's American owners because I think it's in England. I think it's Manchester United and Liverpool who are pushing for this thing, and both their owners are American.
You see, even the thing is,
I would be surprised Stan Kroenke is also pushing for it because he's American as well.
And Stan Kroenke is part of one of the chairmen with Man United's chairmen of the Premier League. I mean, these guys own the Premier League too.
Exactly.
Not just like a club, you know what I'm saying? So no. Straight no. Europeans never.
Everyone no?
Nah.
Never.
Nah.
Do that. So.
Last question. Is VAR ruining the game? I'll start with you.
Hello, can you? Heated arguments about this between
Is
me.
VAR ruining
Every
the
single
game?
time.
If you say no, come on.
No, it's not ruining the game. Okay, explain to me.
isn't.
I want to hear your opinion. Why is it ruining the game? Tell me, please.
This is for me. VAR.
Yes.
Let me put it this way. This is how I've always thought, even before we had goal line technology. I've just always loved, going on Monday to school after a weekend and have things to talk about and complain about and passion. I've always loved that. Oh, Lampard's goal in the World Cup. This,
It adds to
and
it.
you know, it adds to that. And
so does
But VAR, you get kind of a new version of that.
No, but it
you
takes
don't.
away something, but it adds a
You
spice.
don't. You don't at all, because with VAR, they take away goals, bro.
Yeah, so many goals.
What happens, especially after what happened.
That far offside.
Wait, I'll
Especially
agree.
especially what happened with Sterling. This is Manchester Little City. First ever chance with Pep Guardiola to get to the semi-finals. What a game that was, guys.
Yeah.
Whoever wins that
That
game,
was a phenomenal game.
VAR ruined that whole
And that
game.
added to
I
it.
didn't like that game after the VAR.
But you see-
that you can't let a stadium, and as with VAR.
But it's
you
about
let
winning
it-
fairly.
Yeah,
Wasn't the right call,
I get
though.
you,
But it
but
takes
you
away
let
from
a
the
stadium
game.
erupt.
We're
Yeah.
also going to be talking about, okay, Spurs won because of VAR, not Spurs won because Spurs won.
No,
Yeah.
Spurs won because they played. It was literally a fair game. Sorry, I agree with what you're saying, and it takes away a certain aspect of the game, but it adds to it.
Liverpool was fair.
No, well,
Because Monday was offside.
okay.
even
The thing
by
is, no, wait. The thing, wait. Let me say this. The thing is with VAR, it's inconsistently shit.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it
Yeah,
goes
it's
against me, then it goes
consistently
against other teams, and I don't agree. Like even if
Yeah,
the decision is for us, but it's not the right decision. It
I've
shouldn't
said,
be a decision.
yeah.
100%. So if they can get it right, 100%, I agree. VAR should be in the game. But
Facts.
look, everyone has their opinion, and everyone's opinion is never wrong. But Akari, your opinion right now is wrong. It's wrong.
Why
It's
right.
wrong.
Let me tell you why it's right, dude. It's just soccer.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
It's in terms of like soccer. Sorry, football.
That was
it's-
disgusting.
Yeah, it was very
Disgusting.
bad. Wow. Football. It's just the way it is. Like all the people that are in it, including the players, human error. What are we meant to teach strikers like Mane now if they fucking shirt can be offside?
No, that's why I'm saying. That's why I'm saying.
And his elbows offside.
I think
That's
that
because
like if
VAR
you have
is
to
being
use
shit.
like
If it's correct and it's working right, where his leg is offside, then it's wrong.
No,
you must
what-
watch his feet because that's what you must do.
No, what? Wait, no. You tell your strikers to watch their feet, right? There's always
Stay-
a
watch
tendency
the
that
line.
you look across your line and you stay like this. But a James you could literally leaning this way, schedule. But now your stud on your left foot is that side of the line. But you're leaning onside. You're trying to stay on.
There's a
That's
bunch
what
of
I'm
areas.
saying.
There's
no,
gray
no,
areas.
what I'm
That's
trying to
gray
say- what
area.
I'm trying to say is-
you have been taught to stay onside, and you're literally staying onside, but your aglet on your boot is offside. Because some gents with numbers and a line on the screen told you.
No,
this.
what I'm
Nah.
saying is this. I think offside should be a case of if it's like if you can't tell it's offside by like the naked human eye, then it shouldn't count.
If
as
he
like
raises
offside.
the flag-
If you have to use computers to see if it's offside,
You'd
then
have to draw
rather
a
give the
line.
attacker the benefit of
What
the doubt.
annoys me is that the whole
If you have to
point
draw a
of,
line.
Offside is to not give the attack an advantage. So if your back's towards the goal and it's your elbow that's offside, he doesn't have an advantage.
He's
I
walking
understand
back. He's
if
trying to stay
yeah,
offside.
I
That's what I'm
understand
saying.
if he's got momentum going and his toes offside, that's fair. But he has no advantage there at all with his back to goals and he literally being in line except for his elbow.
And now it's just the offside, guys. VAR,
There we are.
it's stupid to have a thing where you can just pick and choose what you're gonna review. If I kick the ball off you, goes off you for let's say a corner, but it came off you, and then you score from that. They're not going to review the corner. You have to go review that now because
No,
that
they're not-
play
they don't
that
review
play
that
shouldn't
No,
have
but
happened.
what he's trying to say
What
is
I'm trying to
if
say
you're gonna
is
review some things, you must review
everything. What I'm trying to say is
everything
because
is
it's
up to
so
the
wait,
goal.
does it? Okay,
and that's
yeah,
impractical.
That's
I can't
true.
ask them to do that. That's impractical. That's
But
why
I
it's
agree with
stupid
you
to
there.
have it in the game because there's so small little things that happen like that. I foul Jordan, and then he goes fouls one of my player. We go on a counter attack, we score. But he got given an advantage.
Yeah.
I mean-
You can't do that to humans.
I don't even think they know the rules. That's the
Yeah,
Even if they do know the rules, they still wouldn't know how
They
to
don't.
implement.
They just go with the flow. Bro. But how is it? No, literally, I'm sitting there saying, how is it possible that we can see these calls and be like
My mother,
bullshit?
who's never watched soccer, can
Bullshit.
see the call. And these
Exactly,
refs-
and these are 65 years old watching 45
Sitting there
years,
with
sitting there with
5
25 years experience with 17 TVs and all these little fidgets.
Lines and
Wrong
I'm sorry
call.
guys, you cannot, especially with the Van Dijk challenge, Playing it in slow-mo, it ruins
makes everything
everything.
worse.
Because a player can literally, he slipped. He slipped and they gave him a red
I
card.
know that was
Against with Rudiger, right? Against
Yeah.
Chelsea. Is that
No,
what
no,
you're
he's
talking
talking about the Gomez injury when he
Oh,
broke his
oh,
leg.
oh.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was.
Against
the Angel
Rudiger.
Gomez.
I mean, he lifted his leg. The ref would never have spotted
You see,
that.
actually, yeah, that's a big thing. I don't think there's anything wrong with VAR. I think it's just the inconsistency with it.
Yes.
Because I mean, let's
It's
look at
because humans
with
are-
Son and Rudiger, right? Son was sent off for I think misconduct.
kick-off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then Maguire at Chelsea at
Yeah.
Stamford Bridge wasn't. So
Scored
it's
the
the
winner.
inconsistency.
Yeah.
And I think they just need to work on that. But other
the
than that,
thing
I'm
is,
for VAR.
In my opinion, you cannot work on that. We are humans. You can't fix
And
us.
it's
bro.
also, you might think that's right, but then if I'm the other ref, I might not think it's right, so then it's different decisions.
Yeah.
That's why
And
we have the technology there to see the error that has been made on the
Which
pitch.
error?
Like the goal that they were reviewing, Mane against Everton. That was
Yeah.
onside, but he called it off. It was human error that makes VAR shit now again. It's not VAR itself. VAR can look at it and be like, it's onside.
The thing is, human error is there because we're humans. Whatever you
Exactly.
do, it doesn't have to be
Every
football, doesn't have
sport,
to be, I'm
every
just saying.
sport, okay, not every sport.
I'm
but
just saying-
a lot of popular sports have things like video referees. I think
Yeah, but
rugby
it's
has one,
used for very different
cricket
things.
as well.
Like for rugby,
And
it'll
there you
be
go,
for
and there you
tries,
pick.
they'll check if something was wrong. For cricket, they'll see if it was on the wicket. But soccer, they literally, they
Soccer?
don't know what they're doing. Sorry, football,
Yeah.
they don't know what
There
they're
needs to
doing.
be more clarity with regards to that.
And the rules. Before
And the rules
VAR
surrounding it,
were
yeah.
Always.
And at least
whack.
high oaks who know the rules, who don't know like, just because
But I'm
one
saying
wants.
it was better then. Because then when the guy makes a bad decision, there's at least people who are for him saying, no, I think it was the right decision, I guess. No, I don't think it was the right decision. But now it's clear cut that they just cheat. I'm sorry, but like Premier League, it's just, the referees there, it's clear cut, they just make the decisions. and
No,
like,
but Premier League referees were always like bad, even
yeah.
before VAR.
So just
I
let it
mean,
happen, bro. Don't make us watch slow-mos.
No.
Don't make me watch a
I
slow-mo.
don't want
Show
that.
me-
We literally,
But
I don't know if we drew a loss of
If
the
I
game to
win a
Sunderland
game-
where the fan ball came on the field and it went like that. And then the ref goes,
What
oh,
must
it's a
happen?
goal.
What must happen,
Well,
bro?
there must be a goal though. Something came onto the field and wasn't part of the play.
How many seconds before that?
Like
But then with
paying for the
VAR,
ball
Good,
and
but you know how
using
many
that
points
and
we've
everything.
lost? We've lost 7 points. I don't know in what season or how, if it was 2 or 3 seasons. We've lost 7 points from games that gone against us that were bullshit calls. And I'm sure it's happened to everyone. I'm sure it's happened to everyone. But I don't see that as fair. How can we go
it
15
can't
points ahead
be
because of
fair,
these bullshit
Stelio.
calls?
It cannot be fair ever, is what I'm trying to tell you.
True.
Since football started in 18, whatever the fuck it was, to now, because we are humans playing it, officiating and reffing it, it cannot be fair. There's always error in humans no matter what you do. So you leave it there. Don't bring in technology to show us that we're actually this bad at making errors. Because we are.
Well, that's all the time we have for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to let us know your opinions, have any questions for us, please feel free to comment down below.